Devin Haney's last two opponents looked to face off in a 135 battle for a belt that George Kambosos has won from Max Hughes. And this is a rematch that's basically from, I want to say, 2021, 2022 area that was supposed to happen. But Devin Haney came through and chose to fight Kambosos after he defeated Teofimo Lopez in a close fight decision. But I feel like right now this is the perfect fight for these two guys to have. They really don't have any other opponents that's really been on their radar. They have fought Devin Haney. So at this time, I really don't feel like them fighting anybody else would even make sense, because a lot of guys haven't really put their name in the position to even fight these guys. Shakur's still new to the weight class, and other guys that's on top rank, they're either just coming from 130 or they're at 135. So I feel like Kambosos right now has put himself in a position where he can come in and possibly upset Lomachenko, or Lomachenko can put himself in a position where he could try to compete for that 135, the 135 belts. If Devin Haney is planning on holding on to those or letting them go, it all depends. But I feel like definitely Kambosos has a chance to do some things in this fight against Lomachenko. Now Lomachenko, I don't like these long layoffs for him fighting one time a year. That's the only thing I will say. Even though Kambosos did have a long layoff this past year, I would say he's still been a lot more active since he fought last. Um, and he's fought a lot more in the last 2 years, I would say. I think he's fought last like at least 2 or 3 times, at least 3 times in the last 2 years. So it's been a little more active, I would say. But just because it's closer to the fight date as well. But I would give Lomachenko the advantage just because of the experience. He's always in shape, and he has the best experience, especially with these fights. As far as fighting overseas, he's not someone who's basically going to get overwhelmed by the stuff that's going on. I feel like Kambosos, this will be his last shot, as far as having a title, because Lomachenko is coming in to take the belt. He's not coming in there to try to go 12 rounds with him. He's going to try to stop him. He's going to try to make a statement. And he's going to try to do that without getting himself hurt. He's not trying to be in a tough battle with anyone at this point. I feel like it's a good fight. Will it be a classic? I don't know. It all depends. I feel like the build up to a fight, it should be nice. I would like to see the build up. Lomachenko's had nice build up to his fight recently. Kambosos as well. I'm a fan of George Kambosos. I like his style. I like the things he brings to the table when he goes in the ring. I just didn't like. Felt like he could have let his hands go a little more in Devin Haney fight. I understand when you're in there with a guy who does a lot of thinking and things like that, kind of hard on you to differ which way you're gonna go and do different things. But I feel like he could have made a statement. But in this fight, he has to bounce back. He cannot, especially in front of your home fans, you can't go cold 3 times. In recent fights against top guys who just boxers, and I consider him a boxer and a puncher, but he has to do a lot more better in his performance and what he's bringing to the table, because a lot of these guys, they're not gonna keep giving him opportunities as far as being able to get his belt back after certain losses. You know what I'm saying? This is a mega fight. Uh, out props to him for sticking in there and continuing the fight, because he got paid a lot of money. He could have just rolled over. I know he thought about it, but fighting is what he does, so this is what he's gonna stick to. And props to Lomachenko trying to stick it, still become undisputed, and not trying to give up on the fights. You know what I'm saying? He could have been still trying to go another direction or figure out something else to do, but it's gonna be a huge fight for both guys, man. I feel like George Kambosos has had enough time off to where he can watch and see what he's done against Devin Haney. Even though he didn't win, I don't think he won many rounds against Haney, but I feel like the experience he had in those 12-round fights, he can kind of bring that to the table as far as things he's learned and different things like that. But I feel like Lomachenko he hasn't went down yet, man. He's still same guy. He can be dropped and different things like that, but as far as stopping him, I don't know, man. That's a hard task, man. I don't see Kambosos really. Even though I would like to see Kambosos win the fight, at this time I would have to see some different kind of attitude and see an old approach that he used to have. I feel like he's been a lot more nicer lately. He's not a mean guy, but he just doesn't have an edge to him like he used to. So I would like to kind of see that again. That kind of give me some confidence in seeing if he has a chance against Lomachenko these next couple of months. I don't know really, because the way Lomachenko fought against Haney, I thought he would age a little bit, but he's still in tip-top shape. And that was wild for me to even say that because Lomachenko's always in shape, so it wasn't like he was going to be having bad stamina or anything, but it's going to be a good fight, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to it in Australia. Said the date would be April 14th in Australian time and April 13th in U.S. time. So that should be a good fight. I was thinking it'll be more of like March, but April, I mean, I guess that'll be a good time for outside in Australia, I guess. But March is kind of would be better. I mean, April is kind of, that's a long way away. I guess that would be 12 months since Lomachenko last fought, or close to it. I don't know, but that's all I got though. Like and subscribe.